I think I'm still a little weak, but I can do some damage.
Yeah, you have an item and a health. You're not
Yeah.
strong, but you're not weak. So if you have only the boots, I would always prioritize going bot. If you have no Borg, I'll always prioritize going bot. But in this specific case, when everyone is mid lane, they are pushing, and you also have a good amount of items, taking mid tower, and potentially if they force fight, you just get a double there. It's very, very important. Very, very important, because you see 3 people died in the enemy team. We had 4 people mid lane, they had 3 people mid lane. Oh, sorry, 2 people. It was 4v2. And we didn't actually take advantage of that. Even like this decision doesn't make sense because you're taking the plant. It doesn't really matter if you're going bot with this HP or this HP or this HP. No one can kill you. You should just go there right away. But either way, the decision is not good. You should just stay mid. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and in today's video, we're going to learn about mid-game macro rotations. We're going to learn so much about, do we need to fight? Do we need to split push? When do I farm? When do I go to help them? This video is going to show you and it's going to give you all of these answers. Please watch this until the end. This is a very nice video for you if you're an AD carry main. And if you are an AD carry main and you're not subscribed, you gotta subscribe right now because so many videos about AD carry. You gotta subscribe if you really want to improve. Enjoy. You can just stay there to fix it, to just push it. Not the case. So this was the first good recall where you don't have to do anything but just press B. Because in the last situations, you recalling without touching the wave wasn't good. In this situation, because you had your gold, why would you stay when your wave is in an okay position and you also have your gold? That's good recall. So in that case, it was good. In this specific case that we just saw right now. In the live, we need to look at that. We need to look at that. So right now we're gonna see a little bit of the mid game. Unfortunately, we couldn't really do much right there. You go towards bot lane. That's very, very good. Let's see what we're gonna do. Okay, if I'm Jinx right now, what will I do?
Go mid.
True. Why? Why is that?
Take their tower.
True. So as Jinx, I want to take the tower, then group mid lane, take the mid tower as well, just play aggressive. Or either sometimes you could group top lane, but majority of the cases mid is safer in low elo because laning against Yorick or Malphite or a top laner is much harder than laning against someone that is mid. So they'll go mid lane, they'll take your tower. What should you be doing right now with the wave then?
Should I shove it?
So what is the alternative?
Freeze it there?
Okay, so you can freeze it there while Jinx is actually killing all of your teammates, take the tower, and they get number disadvantage. And you're gonna tell them, don't worry guys, we got aced, but I got I denied her 200 gold and I got 300 gold. We're gonna win, don't worry, be positive.
Should I rotate to mid too?
So with the freeze right here, when she's gonna take everything on mid lane, if she moves mid, she can just have a huge impact there. In LCS, LEC, LCK, Pro Play, Challenger, when your teammates are gonna check this wave state and they are gonna play safe mid and just get good vision and then play safe, this play is always good. In any rank but those pro leagues, this is bad because if you push this, you're gonna force Jinx to come back to bot lane, so she can't kill her teammates. You can't kill your teammates, which is always more valuable in low elo. So this is a big mistake if you're just freezing here. And moving right now mid lane, you only have an item and you have a wave in front of you. So you pushing like this is good. You following here is very good because they are close to you. Now immediately push and then either recall or push one more. But since they died, both of them, you push this one, they push the next one, you try to take the tower. If it's not possible, you recall.
Okay.
Big thing here, big mistake. Because if you play like slow, it's gonna be very, like right now you're also slow pushing. True, but the Jinx is just killing your top lane, killing your teammates, and you're slow pushing. Like right now you should have been base already. Renata should also be in mid lane because it's impossible for you to kill anyone at this point in time because you're just an AD carry. And now you recall and you can just go mid. Okay, this is good. So we did have that freeze. You went mid lane, then you went to the fight because it's close to you. Very good W. Let's see what we're gonna do. Perfect. So you actually were concerned about the wave bot lane. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go mid lane, but then I need to go back to bot lane because the wave is coming into me. But wait a second, my teammates are fighting and it's very close fight to me. So I'm gonna just join because I know I can get a good fight here, and maybe I can return bot lane afterwards. Awesome. You just win a fight right now. That's very nice. You just won a fight right now. You have multiple alternatives in this one. What can you do right now? What are the options? Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
Shove mid, get bot wave.
True.
Drake?
Drake is 30 seconds, okay. So tell me more about what can happen if you go bot.
I can shove in like 2 or 3 waves.
True.
Or take the bot tower, probably.
True. You can push a lot of waves and get like solo XP. What about if you stay mid?
I don't know if the first tower is up, but you can maybe get the second tower.
True. Is there a way where your teammates are gonna start fighting if you're mid lane? Or let's say they're still gonna start fighting if you're bot lane?
They might.
They might. Exactly.
Yeah.
They might. And the question really that you gotta ask yourself right now is, are you strong enough to be able to make a decent amount of impact inside of the fights? Or are you, let's say, weak?
I think I'm still a little weak, but I can do some damage.
Yeah, you have an item and a health. You're not strong, but you're not weak. So if you have only boots, I would always prioritize going bot. If you have no Borg, I'll always prioritize going bot. But in this specific case, when everyone is mid lane, they are pushing, and you also have a good amount of items, taking mid tower, and potentially if they force fight, you just get a double there. It's very, very important. Very, very important, because you see 3 people died in the enemy team. We had 4 people mid lane, they had 3 people mid lane. Oh, sorry, 2 people, it was 4v2. And we didn't actually take advantage of that. Even like this decision doesn't make sense because you're taking the plant. It doesn't really matter if you're going bot with this HP or this HP or this HP. No one can kill you. You should just go there right away. But either way, the decision is not good. You should just stay mid. This is why you're probably sometimes doing damage and sometimes you're not doing damage. Because when you're inside of the fights, you're doing damage, and when you're not, you're just not doing damage. So we should look to stay with the team. And now you play for Guinsu. So let's see how much gold you need here. You push one more. You can't be mid lane. So this is correct what you're doing right now. You easily win this. So you should not waste your flash for one because you have 2 items very soon. So if you have flash when you have 2 items, it's gonna be huge. Let's see how much gold do you don't even check, but it's 1.9k gold, so it's too far away from you, the power spike. So you just reset here. That's absolutely fine. Then you take mid, then you just go to top lane. Okay. So, recap. We go mid lane, everyone is mid lane. 1 died, 2 died, Graves is 1 HP. What do we do right now? We push mid lane, correct. What do we do right now?
Should we keep shoving mid? True.
Because in this case, 1, if you go top lane, no one is gonna guarantee you save the tower. 2, no one is gonna guarantee you he doesn't flash into you and just kills you. 3, if you lose the top tower but you get mid inhibitor, that's absolutely worth.
Okay.
It's not really your responsibility to be top lane or to just, cover there or like try to match him, because you're the Kog'Maw. I mean, okay, if you're here and it's a huge wave here and your teammates are mid lane, that's something else. You can consider going top lane if you're forced to and if you really have to. But now everyone is pushing mid lane. Yorick is gonna go there soon, so you should just go to the mid lane. Look at the Graves. He would have died and Jinx would have died, so look at that. Jinx would have died as well, and if Anivia and Mastery they don't die, we can get the Baron. Nashor, and the game is over right now. Wow, because you have Kog'Maw Borg with these items, Kraken Slayer, Mastery, Anivia. You guys can do very easy Baron. I see. We're not really in the team fights, and right now let's see. So how much gold do we need for the item here? How much gold do we need for the item? 1025. Let's see. Did you have it here? Okay, you don't have it here, so you can stay. That's fine. Absolutely okay. This is fine. You still need the gold. Gonna stay around them. This is good. First time when you stay around your teammates. But you should also... Yeah, you have this pattern of like you're winning a fight and instead of taking objectives, you're going top or bot to get more farm. I mean, it is true that farm is important, but if you can get towers... Of course, we try to get the towers. Let's see what we're gonna do. So how much gold do you need for the item here? 1090, I think, right? So when you have the item, you can just recall. So right now you need 50 gold. Okay, you can just recall right now. You don't need to push mid lane. You can just let Anivia push mid lane. You don't need to force this, look. Because you have 2 items. If they force it and there are 5 people and they are fighting there, you can consider to stay with them if all of your teammates are forcing something else. But in this specific case, you have the item, you can just look to recall. Like there is no reason for you to just like be here.
Yeah.
Like now he just killed us and it's GG. I see. So this game shows a lot of patterns that you have. So in the early game is when do we push more waves, how do we convert our lead. In the later stages is when do we stay with our teammates after winning a fight. What do we do? Do we keep pushing mid lane? Do we go back to bot lane? You have this pattern where you're not pushing mid lane enough, you're not pushing objectives, and you're just over prioritizing farm. I mean, it sounds weird that you're farming too much, but that's how it really is.
Okay.
I like farming a little bit too much. But I guess you're farming at the wrong times. It's not like you're farming too much.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, what build are you gonna get? Quinsus? Sorry, Runans?
The new item.
The new item, okay.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, Terminus.
Terminus, yes.
Oh, and I think it's the same pattern here, yeah. It's the same pattern here, look. Like now, you should be like, okay, I've got 2 items and a half. If they fight, I'm gonna stay with my teammates. Yes, there is 1% cases where it's like no one is bot lane, there is a huge wave, and I go take it and then just go back mid lane immediately, not even pushing one more wave. Because I know that after the Baron is up, I must stay as little amount of time as possible on the side lane. So here you should just stay mid and then just stay with the Anivia here. Just take vision, because here you're like, oh, but you know, there is a wave bot lane. I mean, why not? I mean, if you go bot, what is your teammate gonna do?
Without me?
True. They'll fight, enemy team is gonna force a fight, and it's GG. GG.
Yeah.
Because they get Baron after the fight, of course they're gonna lose. Because you're not there, and yeah, it's just they get the Baron. And right now you would be like, oh, but nothing happened, right? Well, not really, because now they have full vision. They just got the pressure here. You should have been there with them. You should have vision on the whole jungle. And it's important because we're talking about Zerat, we're talking about Cyan. If you see them coming towards you, it's different when you play any mobile champ. So that's why we actually lost this game. That's why we lost this game in the mid game, of course. Also early on we could have played better. So Jinx didn't really like play good. It's just she pushed more waves and she just pushed her advantage.
Okay.
That's really the game right here. So now we have 2 options. I don't know why. Okay. 2 options. We could review another game. We could also do a live game. We could do, what do you think is what do you think we should do?
Probably do a live game.
Do a live game? We do some live?
Yeah.
Perfect.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but you cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive.
Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need
need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.